And you're no stranger, AC, naman to being a total performer. Way back in 2018, you performed on GGV, I remember, with Sheena and Krystal. And I remember that went viral. You were singing and you were dancing, and there was huge feedback to that. So many were excited for your debut as a group. Do you recall that, A.S.K?
Yeah, we loved. I love those girls. We're still friends. Obviously, we just didn't work out as a group. Because it hit pandemic right away when we were about to be launched. And those girls are so much younger than me. I'm 18 and they're like 14, 15. And during the pandemic, we had rules about minors, right? They weren't allowed to work, they weren't allowed to go outside and be on TV. We had a lot of different rules, so that became hard for the group. So eventually we just separated, and it worked for all of us because we all do different things anyways, and we can all excel in other things. But if anything happens na they want us to perform again, I'd be down. A lot of people enjoyed it, like you said, but we went viral. And we love working with each other because hindi po siya yung sapawan. Like we encourage and we inspire one another to work together so that we have a good performance po.
Yeah. And I remember you had like a year and a half performing on ASAP regularly as a group, no?
Yes po. Oh, and that was so fun. We worked so well together because hindi po kami yung parang BGY or Bini na training all the time. But we made it work. We made it work somehow just to entertain and inspire people po.
So there were plans to launch you as a group pala at that point.
Yeah, it was in the talks. It was in the talks, but yun nga po, pandemic hit.
So and they're young girls talaga, especially Krystal.
So young. So Krystal's age is when I first started my career. I feel so old when I say that, but Krystal's age was when I first started, and I was like, "What the heck? She doesn't look like she's that young." That's why. Oh,
right. And another thing that went viral, of one of your performances before, is your transformation as Sarah G and Your Face Sounds Familiar Kids in 2017. Yeah, that went everywhere, and so many people were impressed with your performance, AC.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and si Sarah G, diba? She's considered like the queen of Pinoy pop by many of her followers, no? And you said you look up to her. In what ways do you want to emulate si pop star royalty?
Everything. I keep saying everything, but Ate Sarah is like the standard. She is the queen. She really is the queen. And not just in terms of how she is on stage, but even how she is off stage, her personality, the way she cares for people, even for us, the way she would care for us when we were still doing ASAP together. Everything that comes out of her, parang you want to be like that. Like that's how you want your kids to be, type of thing. Like she is definitely a role model for everyone po.
Yeah. Aside from being a performer, no, role model then off screen.
Opo.
Yeah. And like Sarah, you started performing at such a young age. Sabi mo nga, you were Krystal's age when you started dancing. What do you think is the advantage, AC, of starting young?
I think the advantage of starting young is that you get to learn everything when you're younger, and you get to experience you know the hardness of everything, your journey, and you get to learn your lessons earlier. But whether you're younger or older, I feel like that doesn't matter. Kung passion mo talaga, eventually when your time comes, then that'll be your time po talaga. But it's just that extra, like, oh, I get to learn it when I'm younger. But it's nothing like that should stop you na parang, oh, she started so young, I'm this age na, di ko na kaya. Like there are so many international artists. There's a few na parang they started pa lang when they were in their 30s, and like now they're like crazy famous. So yeah, it's all about passion and determination po.
It is. AC, you turned 18 in December. And I asked Darren this, no, when I interviewed him, does that significantly change who you are as an artist, being of legal age? Is there anything you feel like you're more free to do?
me myself, I don't feel like I'm 18. I feel like I still look like I'm 12. I feel like I haven't grown in height at all to say that I'm 18.
5'2" is
But
good enough.
I'm gonna be 19 na po next month. Isn't that crazy? We all find that crazy, but 18. I feel like um now that I'm 18, I'm more open to, other roles also. Not like crazy, like,
Like
not
yeah,
crazy.
I get
Yeah,
you.
not too mature of roles, but just something older. Because my roles have been most of the time like a kid, like very like jolly and cheery and all that. But maybe something just more 18-year-old. And like obviously with dance, a lot of people. This has been like a lot. This has happened a lot now. They're more open to me being more feminine, moving more like a girl. Like I do more floor works nowadays compared to before. And my outfits have become more just matured in some way, but not too much. Just to show my age lang po talaga. We're not trying to act like a different age.
Yeah. And it opens a world of being more expressive, no?
Yes po.
You have the
But I
right
still,
to.
yeah, it opens a world of being more expressive, but my personality and the way I am really just emulates me being 15 or 12 or whatever it is, because I feel like I'm so like still young, and I feel like that's how we should all think, that we're all
Okay.
still young, because we really are.
Yeah, and si Darren also, no, you're about the same age. I'd like to ask kung okay lang kayo. Bati naman kayo.
Oh. Yeah, we are the best. Si Darren, nag-aaway kami lagi on camera, or what do you call that, bar.
Bardahan.
Yes po, we always do that on camera, but that is our love. That's the way we love each other. Uh, we are always like that. I love how fans and people have caught on to it. Pero
Mm.
ganun po talaga kami, kahit on text. That's the way we text also. But I'm always gonna be there for him, and he's always there for me. And I'm glad I have that kind of person in the industry for me.
Interesting yung mga asaran niyo sa Twitter, especially. Pati yung, he's not impressed by you, AC, it seems.
No, he is not. He's not. But he loves me. I know he does. But no. He supports me in all, whether it's online or in person. When we're at ASAP,
Yeah.
he does take care of me. In terms of like performances, we're always there to cheer each other on. And then sometimes we'll stay late. Actually, not sometimes, literally all the time. Even if we're done work, we will stay later because that's the only time that we can hang out. Na safe, alam namin na safe kami, na nag-swap kami. So we always take advantage of all the time that we have together.